Good evening, Professor Lucas. For this final journal entry, I've decided to address the rise in diabetes in the southern region of San Diego County. The South County of San Diego consists of the following cities and areas of the county: National City, Chula Vista, South Bay, Sweetwater, and Coronado. The rising numbers of diabetes cases are primarily from National City to San Isidro. The cultural diversity of the South San Diego is made up of primarily Hispanics, mostly of Mexican descent, and some Caucasian. The remaining population is represented by the Asian and Pacific Islander background, which include Filipino, Chinese, and Vietnamese. In 2005, 39% of the San Diego population was diagnosed with diabetes over the age of 18 years old and was approximately 6,444 people. The age range of those diagnosed with type 2 diabetes is between 40 to 69 years old as an average. By 2007, 26.4% were insulin dependent. The reason why I am passionate about advocating to promote health education about diabetes is in my community. I actually live there. My family has a history of diabetes, and I want to support the people to prevent a diagnosis and learn to live a healthy lifestyle even with diabetes. Studies have found that insulin-dependent type 2 diabetes is linked to breast, colon, and pancreatic cancers. As you notice here, some of the symptoms of diabetes shows that it makes sugar levels and glucose rise higher than normal. They're not able to process insulin efficiently, and it affects the pancreas and also makes people insulin dependent. The solutions that for diabetes are balanced health meal planning, exercise, decreased weight, and medication. Of course, most people do not want to be on medication or insulin. As a senior health specialist, I'm compelled to share with the community healthy practices to prevent a diagnosis and adjust their lifestyle habits to control their glucose intake, and also use the glucose as fuel for energy as it is intended. With a team of recruited health educators specializing in nutrition and physical activity, we could communicate with people who live in the neighborhood. By reaching out to the people, we will establish a relationship of trust. My team would be made up of a group that is bilingual and trilingual, and materials would be created in the language and dialects of the cultures represented. Being sensitive to the culture, practices, and of the household is essential. After reviewing Area 7 of the Health Education Specialist Analysis, I would focus on the following. And here, 7.1.2 says that identify literacy level of intended audience. Understanding the level of comprehension of health issues within groups is essential. Speaking above or below a group's understanding may cause the student to lose interest or be offended if below their education experience. Constructing messages for the intended audience, which is 7.1.3, is making sure that the printed and visual material prepared is language friendly and culturally fit for the intended group. That is critical. You cannot assume that everyone speaks English, nor do you assume that they speak Spanish, Tagalog, etc. Having materials of each language available is being mindful of the attendees or recipients is necessary. Yes, I'm going over time. 7.2.1 says to distinguish current and emerging issues that require advocacy. As more research and social climate changes, it is vital to stay current with new information to share with groups as they are reported in the advancements of health discoveries. For instance, sharing the data of a reduction in the cases of diabetes or new practices and medicines for prevention will be shared with the public. Full disclosure is a must. And finally, lead advocacy initiatives related to health. As a health educator, it is a requirement and obligation to lead by example for the support of health education for people and the responsibility to represent the profession of a certified health education specialist professionally. I wanted to thank you for your time. I know we're over time again, but I really enjoyed this class, and thank you for listening and helping us through this class. Hope that I actually go into the field and make a difference. Thank you.